So I recently read all of Job from the beginning to the end. And a lot of people love to talk about how Job had everything and how he lost everything, and then how God gave it back to him, right? But nobody talks about in between, the in between, all the times he was going through his suffering. And I've learned a lot by reading the in between. First of all, the biggest thing that I learned that Job did not do is ask God for help. He did not seek God for help. He questioned God about everything that he was going through, but he did not seek God. He did not pray to God and ask God to get him out of his suffering. Not only that, Job went through depression. Okay? Job went through anger. Okay? Job was confused. All right? He questioned God and what he was going through. When Job was going through it, he told his friends, I helped the poor. I do this. I did that. Everything that he did. But while he was going through his thing, he stopped doing that stuff. Yes, at the end, God did give him double for his trouble. But what a trouble he went through. He even had his friends and some of his family members give Job some of their possessions. So at the end, when God started saying who he was and how powerful he was letting Job know all you had to do was call on me. I could have stopped it for you. Never once asked me to get you out of this, Job. Instead, you questioned my judgment. That's why he mentioned the behemoth. That's why he mentioned Leviathan. Because he letting him know no matter how big you is, no matter how undefeated you supposedly is, I am God. And that's what we have to understand. No matter the problems, no matter how hard things is, he is God. Call on him to get you out. He created everything under the heavens. It just got me to thinking, what if Job would have called on God before the devil did all those things to him? He probably wouldn't have suffered so long. And that's what happens with us. Instead of calling on God for help, we want to sit into our depression. We want to sit in our situation instead of calling on God to get us out. We get so weighed down with the problems, forgetting that God is above all the problems. And this is why God wanted me to really study Job. Y'all be blessed.